Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. So today we are going to be making a sign. I have this cardboard here I was painting something else on earlier. We are going to be using 3 of these arrows from the Dollar Tree, and so we are going to take the staples and jute off of 2 of them, and we're going to leave 1 on. Oh, that's so hard to get off. Get that trash barrel over here. I think we'll save that though, because it came off pretty clean. And it's a good piece of jute for another hanger. I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. I know it's been a wild one for me, so I am band-aid free, got my stitches out, and I did not get the results of the biopsies yet, but that's okay. All right, so I want my arrows to go one way, this way, and this way. And all I'm gonna do is stain them with Antique Waverly Wax, and I'm gonna use a baby white to do that, because I feel like a baby white gets it on there really, really good. So let me start with a little bit of Antique Waverly Wax. Antique Waverly Wax. Yeah, so we're gonna just stain them with this, and then I probably should just go ahead and stain these up off camera, and because you guys know how to do this, but I did want to show you that I'm going to achieve this with a baby white. It makes the stain lighter, although you can go as dark as you want just by adding more. And but it's a great little technique to stain something up really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other 2 off camera to save time, and then we will be right back. Okay, so now we have our arrows completely done. Put that behind us here, and you can see that they're all going in a different direction. So before we attach them, because we are going to attach them, we are going to put our words on them. So here are my words. I made on the Cricut with Dollar Tree vinyl, I made the words bunny hop, and I'm just trimming them down right now. I made bunny hop, Easter eggs, and carrot patch. I'm just trimming them down, cutting them apart. I made them all one on the Cricut, but I am just going to get that darn runny nose. Oh my goodness, I am just about done with these allergies. Okay, so the first one I think we will do is a bunny hop. So let me put those 2 aside, and I want bunny hop on my top. So I'm going to just give it a good little burnishing with a scraper just to convince it to stay on my Glad Press and Seal, which is the only transfer tape I use with Dollar Tree vinyl, because it's a less adhesive vinyl than some other vinyls, but still workable. I use it all the time right here in front of you. Okay, so we're going to put bunny hop here in the middle. Try to get that centered. And then we'll run our fingers over those letters so we can tell them to stay on our wood surface, which these are real wood. I love these real wood accents and blanks that the Dollar Tree gives us. Really, lost our bee, almost lost our bee. We didn't convince the bee to stay yet. There we go. All right, now I gotta really hide this press and seal. Oh, I gotta disguise it in stuff because one of my kitties, I don't know why, but she's a weirdo. So now we have Bunny Hop. And on our Bunny Hop, we are going to put a bunny. So we're just gonna take this bunny pick off of our Dollar Tree bunny, and I guess I will snip its stick. Whoa, ricochet, woo, woo. And this is a good little dowel, so we'll keep that in our craft stash. Okay, so now let me just trim this little stray hairs it's got from the burlap that seems to be shedding. Okay, so he is so cute. We are just gonna put him right here on our back of our, what do you call it, arrow. So we're going to give this a good amount of glue because we don't want him going anywhere. And then we're just going to set him on our sign because he's representing our Bunny Hop. All right, now let's put him behind us for a moment because we don't have a lot of room. Getting closed in. All right, that bunny's going this way. Now we want to go the opposite way. So let's do Easter eggs. No, let's do carrot. No, let's do Easter eggs. I can't decide. Oh my goodness, that has always been one of my biggest things. I'm not someone that can decide. You want to go see a movie? You pick it because Jill can't decide on which one. Yeah, that's always been me. Indecisive. All right, just can't have, I have a hard time, whoops, hard time, what's the other word? Committing for sure. Not in a relationship kind of committing, but committing to making a decision, you know, on what to do. And one of my other worst traits is I have a hard time transitioning from one place to another. For instance, it's silliness. It's very silly, but it's very true. I'll tell you. Hold on, I can't talk and walk at the same time. Let me center this as best we can. Easter eggs. Our E on Easter is, excuse me. Excuse me. Our E on Easter is giving me a little trouble here with the press and seal, so I'm going to just kind of finesse it a little bit. For instance, if I am someplace and I want to go home, it's time to go home, I don't know if it's a hard time saying goodbye. I feel like it's the transition. It's time to go and I know it, but I have a hard time making the transition. Anybody understand that? Kids do. Kids have this a lot. Anyway, or here's another silly example. I mean, I do it, right? I live my life and I actually do go home, right? I'm not, but here's another silly example, and this happens to me. Oh, shoot, my E. There we go. That E is a little stubborn, so I'm going to give it a little extra. I love the font on this. It was called Comic, if you have a Cricut. And I don't know if you can tell, but the words have little bumps on the edges. So there is Easter eggs. Now, let's take care of the press and seal so the kitty doesn't get it. Hide it. Let's push it down in the trash. Okay, now we need to put our Easter eggs. So I picked out 3 Easter eggs from the Dollar Tree. This whole craft is from the Dollar Tree. I like to keep my crafts Dollar Tree if possible. Alright, now these are styrofoam, so I'm going to go with the low temp. Oops, there's something take that off of there. All right. So I'm going to go with a low temp glue gun. I'm going to put my first egg here. And then we'll have a second purple right here. And our third little Easter egg, we have some stuff hanging off this one as well. Let's fix that up a little. My goodness, these eggs look like they've been through the mill and back, but they haven't. All right, so here is going on our third little Easter egg. I'm trying to get that so we don't have cobwebbies, but that's impossible here. I don't know. If anybody has ever found a glue that doesn't leave cobwebbies, this girl wants to know what it is, because I would pay whatever it is to get rid of the cobwebbies. Okay, here is our Easter eggs going that way. So let's put that behind us too. And then we want this one going this way. And this one is going to say Carrot Patch. So again, we're going to burnish it a little. And then take it off the backing, leaving it on the press and seal. And this one says Carrot Patch. And so cute. And we'll center that right in the same place. And like I said, this font is adorable in person. It's got little wiggly line edges. If you have a Cricut, it's called Comic. I thought this was a little comical. Because it is. Alright, let's see if we can get that to stay down. Oh, see, I'm rough and quick sometimes. I have to have more patience. Let me rub this down more. Usually just using your finger is enough, so maybe I just didn't do it enough. Yeah, that's better. We usually can just take this off if I give it a good rub. Now we're going to put a couple carrots on here. So I have these short ones, so I don't know if you guys know, but this year they came out with a longer carrot. And I think they only got like 4 or maybe 5. This is the 6-piece, and it came out a year before, and I think they're out again this year because I saw both and then I got the wrong ones, and then, well, not wrong, I got long ones. I got 3 packages. Look at, I got 3 packages. And anyway, I got 3 packages, and I was going to do a wreath, and then I thought, because I had more at home, but they were the wrong size. So I'm going to pick out 2 that have pretty good raffia stems. This one needs to be split a little bit more. Alright, just give that more. It's just raffia. You can almost split it with your fingernail and fray it. And then this one is wild and crazy. So we're going to give this a couple of carrots. I'm going to put my glue on my carrot. And 2 carrots. Do you think we should add 3 or 2? We've done, let's see, what would 3 look like? I guess we'll do 3. Why not? Why not? Alright, but this one's going to be different because it's going to have to be glued on to the sides of our other carrot. Like So it's always those last minute decisions that get me, right? We got our crazy greenery at the top, and it is darling. So there is our carrot patch sign. Now we are going to assemble our signs together, and I have to get the ribbon that I was going to use. I thought I already picked it out. That is strange. Where is it? I guess I didn't. Oh, it's right here. I knew it. Thought I was going crazy. All right, so this is Dollar Tree burlap ribbon. This is one of my must-haves. And now we are going to decide how far apart. I'm trying to stay in camera here. We don't want this too far apart because we don't want this to be too big of a sign. I just want maybe an inch between each. So we're going to hang this on our ribbon. So just to measure it, I know this is too long, but I'd rather have it longer than shorter. And I also would like to, now that I'm doing this in front of you, I think I would like to add a couple of pieces of some ribbon here. So maybe this polka dot ribbon, the Easter polka dot ribbon. I'm just going to glue a piece of this right down in the middle, just to give it a little more interest. And how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to give my cool temp a little run right down the middle, halfway, and we'll get this going because it is the cool temp. I don't want it to cool off. Alright, so let's run this one. See if we can go all the way with that one. Alright, that gives our burlap a little extra. Oh, this one had a little extra zhuzh. Do the same thing on this one. Did we already cut two? No. That was dumb. Oh no, we don't have enough of it. So you know what I'm going to do? I can fix that. What we're going to do is we're going to put this in between. Would have been nice to have enough, but we're going to put it in between. So we're going to do carrot patch, Easter eggs, and then carrot patch. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Now, this is going to take a little bit longer, so if you want to fast forward, you can, but I am just going to figure out where I'm going to need to add my little pieces of ribbon here. So I'm going to need one from approximately here to here, and I'm going to need one there. Alright, so let's tape this one right on here so I can glue it. There's always a way. You just fake it till you make it, right? Fake it till you make it. Alright, that one's going to be there. Nope, that one's going to be there. And this one is going to be a little lower, right? Yeah. This one's going to go here. This one's done. And now we just need to add this one here. Alright. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. It's probably smarter. I was wasting ribbon anyway. Alright, now we have our ribbon. So now the first thing I'm going to do is attach my top. I'm going to attach my top, so I'm just going to run some glue along the top, which is definitely probably gluing to my table. So let me put this piece of parchment paper under it. Alright. And now I'm going to put my bunny down. Right here at the top. And if we have to trim, we'll trim. Okay, cute. Cuteness. Can you see what I'm doing? This is so cute. Alright, we have our first one down on our burlap. Let me show you what we have here. Looks pretty silly, but that's what we have. Oh, this one's going way crooked, huh? Let's fix that. Let's fix that before we go any further, shall we? Need a glue stick in there. Yeah. That's better. Whoopsie! Alright, so that's what we have, and now we're going to put our next one on, which is our eggs. So let's get our eggs, because that's going the opposite way. I'm just going to glue this down. Let's put a glue stick in the glue gun. And I'm going to go like this. I'm just going to put my glue right on my arrow. And lower it down. Right there. Trying to end, line up so that my arrows are straight and lined up on the sides. So let's see how that did. We didn't even put our, I'm telling you, my parchment paper. Alright, let's get our parchment paper lined up for the next one. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing with our our carrot. So, let's see here. I guess we'll do the same thing. We're going to put our glue right on our wooden arrow. And then again, trying to keep it all even. I'm going to press it down. Trying to keep it pretty much lined up so that it's pretty centered. And then we'll just trim off our excess. Making sure that's on there good. Still gluing. Just wanted to give that a look-see. Alright, let's put this down and trim the bottom so that doesn't show. And then there was one little place. I'm going to give this extra glue now that I can see where it's touching. Give that a little extra glue. A little more here. There was one little place up at the top here. I need to take some little scissors and trim. And then the same thing, I'm just gonna, let's flip this over. And now that we know where everything is touching, let's just go back and reinforce with glue. We really want this glued well because it's going to be hanging and it might be on a doorway. This is obviously going to the doctor's office, so I often think of that when I'm making my craft. You know, they're going to be, I don't know where this will go. So if it's on a doorway, you know, it might bang back and forth. All right, so we have a little arrow, a little burlap showing over here too. So I'm going to just cut my burlap with those little tiny scissors. And I just knocked something off my cart. And I'm just going to reinforce this burlap as well. It's hard to do it when you're doing it. You don't see the back. So afterwards, reinforcing sometimes is a good little trick, right? All right, well, we'll just do a little more reinforcing here. And I think that one's good. So this is all reinforced. How is that? What do you guys think? Our project is finished. So we have the bunny hop going this way, and Easter eggs going this way, and the carrot patch going the other way. How cute is that? Another easy peasy Dollar Treesy, right? Oh my gosh, look at how easy that was. And if you don't have a Cricut, use some rub-on letters or rub-on stickers or letter stickers even. Or if you have good writing, you can write this yourself. But I hope you love this little Easter bunny hop and Easter egg dyeing and the carrot patch craft that we did today. I know I had a lot of fun making it with you. Thank you for watching. I hope you love it as much as I do. And this is a great time to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring. So if you wouldn't mind sharing this with all your friends, family, and social media, it really helps my channel grow. Speaking of growing, I need you to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that YouTube will let you know each and every time I upload a video. And you'll want to be subscribed because we're at 500 subscribers. Thank you, each and every one of you. And when we get up to 700, I'm going to do a giveaway. So hit that button. Make sure you talk to me in the comments and say hello. And thank you all for your well wishes and your prayers with my stitches and all the things. So we're on. I have 2 working thumbs. Yes, praise God, I have 2 working thumbs. It's been a while, hasn't it? All right, everybody, until I see you again, you know the drill. Be good and do good. Bye now.